The village watched Amara like a storm cloud that refused to dissipate. She stayed, and every morning, she rose before the sun. Her boots crunched against the frost-covered path leading to the well. She hauled heavy wooden buckets, the iron handles biting into her skin, until her palms calloused and bled. She did not stop. She did not complain. She simply hauled the water, again and again, until the muscles in her shoulders burned with a dull, persistent ache. When she walked through the market, the chatter died down. The air grew heavy, thick with the weight of eyes following her every move. The only sound was the rhythmic, heavy thud of her footsteps against the packed dirt. She did not look away. She did not flinch. She reached the well, dropped the bucket, and felt the sharp sting of a split callus. She gripped the cold stone rim, her knuckles turning white, and waited for the water to rise. The villagers stood in the doorways, watching, waiting for her to break. She did not. She turned her focus to the perimeter. The fence she had once sabotaged leaned precariously, a jagged reminder of her past. She knelt in the dirt, hammer in hand, and drove nails deep into the rotting wood. Each strike was measured, deliberate, and loud enough to echo through the quiet square. She worked until the structure stood firm, the wood no longer swaying with the wind. Her hands were stained with earth and splintered bark, but she did not stop to wipe them clean. As she moved toward the market, an old woman tripped near the grain stall. Apples tumbled, rolling into the mud. The market chatter halted. Amara stopped. She knelt, her fingers hovering over the bruised fruit. She felt the weight of the village gaze, a pressure against her back, but she did not look up. She methodically piled the apples back into the basket, one by one, until the pile was neat and whole. The woman did not offer a word of thanks. Amara remained on her knees for a heartbeat longer, staring at the empty patch of mud, before she stood and walked back toward the fence. The sun dipped low, turning the horizon into a jagged line of burning orange. The village square, usually a place of muted industry, suddenly went still. A traveler walked through the gate, his boots kicking up thick clouds of dust that hung in the stagnant air. He moved with a purpose that felt like an intrusion. Amara was at the well, her fingers locked around the cold, damp stone rim. She recognized the stride. She recognized the set of his shoulders. It was the man she had swindled months ago,